Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave from Cleveland. A few things for first of all, the wide receiver room. We need to extend Amari Cooper just to have that presence in that room, even if he goes from a number 1 to a 2. Number 2, Zach Zinter. This guy's going to be a beast. That's my favorite pick in the draft. Number 3, Diabate. That's my boy. He's got to step it up and make some plays this year. You know, if he can make the lineup or here or there. But I think that guy's going to be a beast awful. All right, brother. Love the show. Love you. You and the family be safe. Take care. And I'll be back to bug you. Bye.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. G. Bush, I'm kind of in the same boat with Diabate. And, yeah, they got to find a way to extend Amari Cooper. He's really the lone proven guy that they have, and it's gonna be interesting because you're hearing that Justin Jefferson, number 1 wide receiver, wants to be the highest paid non-quarterback. That's been the latest. So that room and the price of number 1 wide receiver is going up.
Yeah, that's and this is why when you talk to fans and some of them are a little confused why you gave Jerry Jeudy the extension sight unseen, is because it's not about what is today. It's about forecasting, man. This is about much of what they do is almost like the stock market. They're playing futures here. They understand that Jamar Chase is coming up, and then when Jamar Chase get that big deal, Justin Jefferson is going to say, I like my teammate from LSU, but statistically, I've been the best guy. And my numbers might go down because I got a rookie quarterback that I'm dealing with. So I want top dollar. No, I don't want to prove it another year. You know what Justin, your numbers went down. Don't play that game. He is not playing that game. His agent ain't playing that game either. So what happens with that is now you start to go look around. Jerry Jeudy got paid early because guess what? We can't afford to have Elijah Moore, Jerry Jeudy, and Amari Cooper on 1-year deals because now you're playing musical chairs with yourself. Why would you box yourself out and now you can only give 1 or 2 of those guys contracts when you can extend Jeudy, figure it out from there, and hopefully he does his thing, and then work with something with Amari Cooper and say, listen, let's get you taken care of as well, and then come up with something where he could possibly go out as a Cleveland Brown, and so that number around the league is only going to get bigger as receivers start to have bigger days, bigger years. Puka Nacua, he's like, look, I done did all this the first year. He's going to be like looking around and saying, hey, listen, let me get out of that rookie deal, especially guys who didn't get picked in the first year, right? In the first, you don't have that 5th year that you're looking at. You can't sign a 5th-year option for guys that go later in the draft. So you're going to have some 4-year guys that are looking around. Amari St. Brown, to be exact. You look at him, and you look at Brown, A.J. Brown in Philadelphia. It's no surprise that when Amari St. Brown got the money, A.J. Brown was like, hold on. We're going to have to go back to the negotiating table. I need to get me some more money, too. So you got people re-upping as we talk about it because that's the high price. People are now woke up and said, well, I guess throwing the football is the way to go, and you can't drag it. You can't hip drag anybody down to tackle them now. So I guess everybody has 2,000 yards receiving, right?
Well, here's the other thing. So, along your lines of while we're talking about it, these are wide receivers with 5 years of 700-plus yards receiving over the last 5 years. So these are the guys that have had over 700 yards receiving the last 5 years each season. So it's Cooper, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Chris Godwin, Cooper Kupp, Mike Evans, Diggs, Lockett, A.J. Brown, McLaurin, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, and Keenan Allen. What do all those guys? All those guys got paid. So that gives you an idea. And the one good thing is Andrew Berry and the front office have been really creative with, okay, we'll give you this much guaranteed. We can bring the value down. Won't be as big. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to get creative with finding a way to extend Amari Cooper.
Yeah, they've been real good at creativity. They just did something with Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? And when you Amari Cooper, he came in and I think he almost silently rebooted his career. When he was coming from Dallas, it was a thing. They let him go. They said, we got CeeDee Lamb. We don't need all that. We got CeeDee Lamb. We gonna roll with him. And Amari Cooper was kind of the guy that kind of got phased out of the loop, right? And they felt like he was on the downside of his career. Not only was he not on the downside of his career, he's put up some of the best numbers of his career. All-time receiving leader in single game history. He's not gonna wow you with anything, but he's open. He's always open. He's a great route runner. And one of the underestimated things that I'll give Amari Cooper is he plays hurt. He's played hurt the last 2 years and has not let his production slip. There was times where Amari Cooper was on the injury report, wasn't practicing all the way till Thursday or Friday, and he's found a way with leg injuries or lower body or sports hernias or whatever the case may be, concussion symptoms. He's always found a way to get out there and play and be durable. And when the Browns didn't have a receiver, Amari Cooper was the guy until everybody like David Njoku stepped up and kind of matured. So I'm a big fan of Amari Cooper. I like the way he goes about his business. I think him and Nick Chubb have never said a word in the building. I think they just write notes back and forth to each other. There's no way people have heard his voice. He has bubbles. He has the thought bubbles underneath his, like the Saturday morning cartoons and the snippets. He don't talk at all. And I just like his game, man. So, I like to see it get done.
Yeah, at a position that's full of guys that are, for lack of pain in the ass, Amari Cooper is not. He is the diva wide receiver. So I'm guessing the front office will find a way to value that and get that done.